good morning. This is Lulu Vargas sharing with you today, this December 30, 2020. And I cannot believe that time has flown so fast that 2 more days and the year of 2020 is almost over. Unexpectedly, as everyone had said, this year has brought us, even globally, so much unwelcome, uninvited surprises, so many tsunamis of challenges, one dire situations after another dire situations. COVID-19 caused tremendous pain and sufferings, fears and uncertainties, confusion, divisions, unrest, and death. It was a global pandemic reality that everybody was caught by surprise. It was something unusually different and something that we have never experienced ever throughout our life. It was like we have never been down this kind of drastic, shaky, unknown road before. The year of 2020 may be the worst disappointing year ever in our lifetime, but honestly, one thing I know for sure that I learned something out of it. It was timely that I came across a book entitled What to Do When You Don't Know What to Do. I was so encouraged that I shared and lifted up the spirit in our cell group in this time of pandemic. And hear what it says, that one of the most difficult and yet most powerful lessons we can learn in our life pilgrimage is that God will make a way for us through our pain and trials. If we call on Him for help, you can trust Him to be present with you and active for you when horrible things happen, as well as when you simply feel stuck between your disappointing circumstances and your hopes and dreams for life. And this is what I like. You may be clueless about what to do, but God knows exactly what to do, when to do it. The story and the testimony of millions throughout history is simply this: God still shows up in a very powerful ways. But the thing is, God really shows up, but at times we're expecting something differently. The words of Don Moen's beautiful song, I'm sure everyone knows this, express this truth so well. Here's how it goes. God will make a way when there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me. He will be my guide, hold me closely to His side. With love and strength for each new day, He will make a way. He will make a way. I love that song. God will make a way for you if you call on Him. But here is where things sometimes get difficult. Most people cannot see God's way for them because they have difficulty believing there is a way. They fail to believe a way exists out of their particular trials or tragedy of life. Well, there is good news. In Joshua chapter 1, verse 5 to 9, after wandering for 40 years in the desert, a new generation is ready to enter Canaan, the land of promise. And Joshua succeeded Moses after his death, had some very big shoes to fill. He was to lead the Israelites to cross the Jordan River into a strange new land and conquering it. What a challenge, even for a man of Joshua's caliber. But the Lord has given Joshua on how to be prosperous and successful. For God to journey with them, first they needed to be prepared by teaching the importance of courageous and consistent faith. The Lord encouraged Joshua, just as He was with Moses. He will never leave him nor forsake him. He wanted him not to be terrified, discouraged, for God said that He will be with him wherever he goes. 3 times the Lord urged him to be strong and courageous, and God promised him the resources he needed. 1, in Joshua 3, chapter 3, verse 3 to 4, is the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord. And we all know that the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord is God's very own presence and power. God was ahead of them and wants them that their focus was on His presence, His direction, so that they would be less distracted by the fear of challenges they might face, because God knows they had not passed or have never been this way before. And secondly is the book of law, which was to lean on, obey, and meditate every day. You see, my friend, just as God was with Joshua, He is with us as we face our new challenges. We may not conquer nations, but every day we face tough situations, difficult people, and temptations. However, God promises that He will never abandon us or fail to help us, but to give us hope. Today, I desire to encourage you, to remind you, and maybe to help us all to ponder and reflect God's faithfulness and goodness in the midst of this darkest time. Right now, we don't even know when this pandemic will end, but one thing I know, God is knocking again, reminding us that Jesus is coming soon. Yes, folks, my friends, Jesus is really coming soon. If Joshua was able to exercise his faith to enter the place that they have never been before, the promised land, then we too can confidently begin our journey with God this 2021 to lead us and guide us as to where He wants us to go, to bring us faith in place and in place of to bring us faith in place of doubt and strength in place of fear. Bring us hope and bring us love to guide our hearts forever. As we start again to journey with our omnipotent God in this 2021, allow God to help us to leave all our baggage behind, because holding on to the baggage of the past will disable us to journey with God. His way out is to deliver us from our past. So let us confidently move forward, bringing our new heart, our new spirit with gladness and thanksgiving to the Lord. And again, the song, God Will Make a Way, begins with God, our way maker. May the good Lord bless us all. Thank you. Have a nice day.